Now I know what you're all thinking. I know what you're all thinking. Where have you bloody been, bitch? Where have you bloody been? How are y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here then welcome. I hope you're all good. Please tell me why 3 weeks off YouTube feels like 3 months. How bloody are we all? I'm just in my chills, got some cold boxes and joggers on, got a little vest. So get in your comfies, go make yourselves a drink. I'm not drinking a cup of tea, much to everybody's surprise. I'm drinking a sparkling watermelon, low calorie, plant-based, prebiotic, low sugar drink, sparkling water basically, from XOXO Soda. Purely because it's just arrived in a parcel from Look Fantastic as part of PR, and I thought, you know what, watermelon right up my street, I'm going to try it. Wow, that is stunning. I've also got an orange one and a lychee one, so gorgeous vibes. So go make yourselves a brew, an iced coffee, literally whatever you feel like. Let's have a bit of a catch up. So where do I even start? I had a unintentional break from YouTube. Like 3 weeks, like I said, off YouTube feels like 3 months, and that like wasn't supposed to happen. I'm trying to like not sit like a croissant because Yaz from Love Island is putting my posture to shame every time I watch her on my TV screen. So I'm trying not to sit like that, but I just feel like I'm catching up with my pals, you know? So yeah, had an unintentional break. I was gonna have 1 week off of YouTube, off of uploading while I was in the south of France. That was always like the plan anyway, just because how the schedule worked. But then life just got hectic and I was like, do you know what, just catch up with yourself and then return to vlogging. Like, it was completely unintentional. Unlike when I had surgery nightmares last year and couldn't pick up the camera for a little while, but yeah, completely unintentional. Life just been busy. Obviously I've been away in the south of France. Then we ended up getting stuck there because of the airstrike, so then that fed into the weekend, which again then allowed me like no time to film, ready for a Sunday upload. But between all of that as well, like there's just been some personal things going on, nothing bad, you know, just like when life gets chaotic at this age, like things are just, life's just lifing. And then also I have changed management, so it's kind of like a bit of a work shift as well, because my old management is no more. There is no such thing. The people who owned that business have like separated. So yeah, I took the opportunity to switch to new management, which is like a big decision for somebody like me who has been signed to the same management for like 5 years now, I think. The agency that I've signed to are an agency that I've worked with quite a lot in the past on like different campaigns that they've been running and like different events that they've done. So I already had like a good relationship with them anyway, and like there needs to be a lot of trust in this industry. You know, at the end of the day, like they're taking a percentage of what you earn in return for getting you the job. So, you know, you need to trust that it's going to work on both ends. And there's quite a lot of ironing out that comes with like switching agencies and stuff like that. I feel like for you guys, you would not even know like the ins and outs of that really, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. So I'm feeling really happy, really content with that. So that was just like some worky bits that needed ironing out, and then yeah, aside from that, it's just been a crazy time and had the best time in the south of France ever. Like honestly guys, if you get the chance to go to France, I don't know why I've ever overlooked France before. Obviously this is a trip that my boyfriend booked for me for my birthday back in April. That was like part of my gift. And that came around so quick. Like, why is life actually going that fast? But yeah, it came around so quick and we had the best time. I couldn't have asked for a better week. Like, dotting around the south of France in a convertible car with quite literally like one of the best things that's happened to me, like this relationship and just where I'm at with that, and like going from feeling like something's never going to happen for you to like being in a position where I'm getting to experience these things for the first time really with somebody, you know, someone actually wanting to enjoy life in the ways that I do, and it was just the best time. Like literally had the best time. Life is just the best time right now. So many people thought I was getting engaged on that trip, guys. I wish. It's wild, you know. I haven't really opened up much about my relationship, and that's something that is going to be like a very private like part of my life, because it's very, this relationship to me is sacred. It's just my little happy place and it's my little escape, and yeah, I can't really describe it, but it's feelings that I have for the first time ever and things that I'm experiencing for the first time ever. But I think I have told you guys previously when I've spoke about like when we went on our first date and stuff, and this person asked me on a date 3 years ago, and I was going to go on that date, but between the time that he asked me and the time that we agreed to go on the date, I went on a little silly little trip to Miami, which kind of changed everything, because obviously that's where I met my ex and that kind of thing. So now it's kind of like, had we have just, I know like shoulda, woulda, coulda, but had we have just been on that date 3 years ago, like would we as a couple, speaking of like engagement, blah, 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 would we be further along? I don't know, maybe it wouldn't have worked. Like, you don't know, maybe now was the right time. And like, I think if anything, the last 5 years especially have taught me, you have to just trust the timing. Like, quite literally, I'm just trying to get back in 1 second. If you're going to force your way in, you've got to come and say hi to the vlog. Big jump. Did you eat all your bickies? Mummy's going to check your bowl. Come on. There we go. Who's there? Who's there? Yeah, so if anything, the last 5 years have taught me that you can make as many plans as you like, and you can, you just don't know what's going to happen. And I just think like God's plan is always greater. Like, you just have to trust timing. So, you know, we often joke about, you know, had we have just gone on that date 3 years ago, like how different things would be now. And like, obviously this is a man that I've known for 6 going on 7 years. So things are different, I guess. Like, we already know each other, and I think maybe that's why people are like, oh my God, I feel like you're getting engaged on this trip. And you know, do I think that's that far away for me? No, I don't. Like, this is it. Like, there's going to be some of you who've been here a long time who are going to be like, God, like to hear her say that. Do you know who I relate to on a level with saying that? You know, Alex Cooper is in Call Her Daddy. Like, I feel like for so long she was like very much like me, in the mindset of like anti-men, like anti, you know, relationship, like everything always goes wrong, like blah, 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 you know, so on and so forth. And then she very much had this like mindset shift when she met like Sexy Zoom Man, as she calls him, who she's now married to, obviously. And I think for her to come out and be like, yeah, he's the one, like he is it. I now know how that feels. To be so confident and so sure in something, so confident in the way someone's treating you. Like, I don't have to lie to anybody about how I'm being treated, and Lord knows I've done that. And like to have a man in my life who was quite literally a walking green flag, who has opened my eyes to how a relationship should be. Like, I feel like I look at him and I see like a father to my children. I see my future husband. Like, I see that for the first time ever. I can confidently say I see that. I feel like, obviously, we've already known each other for a long time, and we've essentially met later on in life. I hate saying that, but like, there's somebody I spoke to on my DMs who I know watches the vlog, so you'll be watching this and you'll be like knowing that I'm talking about you. Had a little chat with her recently in my DMs. It is literally catching up with my mates when I talk to you lot, and she said to me, like, you know, there was like this quote that she sent to me, and she's like, I'm exactly like you, by the way, like I've been a bit of a silent follower, but I just thought it was about time to let you know, like, I'm in your exact situation. I finally met someone. I'm nearly 32, and you know, like, it was a quote about like later in life love hits different, and like, although 31 isn't like a later in life love essentially, in the grand bigger picture, but like, I guess in like the old school like routine of how you're meant to do life, it is. But it does hit different, because you're so much more sure of who you are, what you want. You tolerate so much less. Fuck me. And for me, it was really about somebody meeting me where I'm at. Like, I have well and truly learned that I've massively overplayed my part in the past. I was never doing that again. And to finally have someone who is quite literally singing off the same hymn sheet as me, meets me in the middle, goes above and beyond for me day in, day out, who I can confidently like boast to anybody, cares so much about me. I don't think I've ever, hand on heart, been able to say this person like cares so much about me before, and that's really sad. There's going to be some of you who can't relate to that. There's going to be some of you who can. But all this comes with like experience in like your first healthy relationship. This is so funny. I was literally talking about how gorgeous South of France is and how amazing my town was there, and now here I am talking about healthy relationships. But yeah, I have no agenda for like what I wanted to catch up with you on or anything. I just wanted to talk because I feel like it's been a hot minute since we have. But yeah, I'm just having the best time, guys. And like I say, like, I don't think those things are like that far in the future for me. We're pretty much like, we know, like, we see it, our friends see it, our mutual friends that we've had for a long time, like our families see it, like everyone knows like this is it, and like it's so nice. Two people who have always gone above and beyond for others in relationships and had the very same bad experiences, have come together and appreciate each other. I feel like if you are in your 30s and you're experiencing your first healthy relationship, your first healthy love for the first time also, then you'll know exactly what I mean. But yeah, just wanted to say, just quickly start this vlog with a hello, hi. Sorry I've been missing MIA for 3 weeks. South of France was incredible. Please go. I have an itinerary. Obviously, itineraries are curated by yours truly every time I'm away. I'm going to put it in my broadcast channel on Instagram tonight. If anybody else wants it and you're not in there, then go find it there or DM me and I will send it to you. We did Nice, Saint-Tropez, Cannes, Monaco, Eze. Was that it? I think that's what we did, and in the space of the week, like that's a lot. All of those places, like Monaco was like, you can't take in what you're seeing, like Monte Carlo, like my boyfriend's obsessed with cars, like he loves that kind of thing, so for him, it would, like for him, I think that was his favourite day. If I was to go back and do like a solid week in one place and not dot around, I would say Nice. Because the people there are probably some of the most friendly people I've ever met. There is some gorgeous viewpoints of the sunset, which we all know is my favourite thing in life. The beaches, the restaurants, the vibes. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous place, Nice, and I've just never even thought to go there. I'm so glad that we spent time staying there. This is just going to be a general weekly diaries, just a bit of a catch up, which you're already in the thick of, and also just spend the morning together tomorrow. I'm kind of like smashing my morning routine at the minute, if I do say so myself. So I feel like I should do like an updated little like morning routine right now. I'm back in the swing of things with the gym, and like I'm fully healed from surgery disasters and, you know, all of that. I was actually thinking like the last time I went MIA on YouTube, I was like in and out of cosmetic surgery, and I'm thinking I hope nobody thinks that's what happened again. But no, it's just life's just been crazy in other ways. But yeah, that is the general gist of it. By the way, I just had, just like randomly, because I'm looking at it in front of me because I've just unboxed it on Instagram, just had the most amazing PR. I'm still catching up on PR, by the way. Look at how cute this is. This is all fantastic, and it's like a core bag. It's a rucksack, but it's a core bag, and it was jam-packed full of all of their gorgeous little makeup bag and all of their summer bestsellers. I don't even think you're gonna be able to see. Talking about opening parcels whilst I've got back and getting back into the routine of things, and also the fact that I've had a hair wash day today, very fresh. Look what I just had a top up of, which I'm buzzing about, and thank God. Oh my days, Lord knows I've needed this restock for the longest time. I'm on like the very last bit of the shampoo. By the time you guys see this, there will be the infamous buy one get one free sale on Hairbus. That's why I wanted to just quickly mention it to you, because I also have a discount code that will work on top. So you're going to get your buy one get one free. If you don't know how that works with Hairbus, you can add anything to your basket, whether it's just a shampoo you want to restock on, whether it's gummies, whether you want to pick a bundle. I always buy in bundles, right? Because the bundles that they put together on Hairbus save you so much money anyway, and then you're buying them in the buy one get one free sale, so you're getting double your product on the money you're already saving. And then I've got a discount code for you to work on top. So for me, buy one get one free and bundles just go hand in hand, which is why I always buy bundles. So add whatever you want, whether it's individual product, whether it's bundles, to your basket, and then put in Asha15. I will put it on screen here, and I will put all details and a link down below in the description box as well. If you've been here a while, I have used Hairbus since I ditched extensions, which now is a long time ago. So I've used Hairbus like I was a paying customer based off a recommendation that somebody had made to me, actually when they were sat in my makeup artist chair. So we're talking a long time ago when I used to be a trading makeup artist, and I was talking about getting rid of my extensions and whatnot. And then after using Hairbus for about 18 months, nearly 2 years, that's when we started working together. And you guys know this is my ride or die hair product. Like the gummies, I will never go a day without taking. If you have been here that long, then you're gonna know exactly what my favourites are. I have got here the Ultimate Chewable Starter Pack. This is a bundle that they've got on the Hairbus website. They've got loads of different ones to cater for everybody. But in here you've got your 90-day supply, your 3-month supply of your vitamins. You've got the Long and Healthy Hair Mask. These are all like my favourite products in a bundle, so really I feel like it's a bundle dedicated to us. And also the original shampoo and conditioner, but like I said, you can switch these out. On the odd occasion, get the dry and damaged one, which is in the apricot bottle. And they also do one for like greasy prone hair as well if you've got like oily scalp and roots, and they've also got one for curly hair which is sulfate free. So if you're an extension wearer, maybe go for the curly hair one because you haven't got the sulfate in that product. And these products are what got my hair to what it is today. Like if you remember, if I've still got pictures in my camera roll, okay, if I can go back that far, I will just put some pictures in here. My scalp was in tatters. my hair was falling out, my hair was snapping, it was dry, it was so limp and lifeless, it was thin. And now the fact that this is all my own hair, is super thick, I have to get it mid-length cut because it grows so fast and I like it to just be at my boobs. It's just crazy. Like, this is all me. Well, it's all hairless, but it's all me. Two things with it: consistency is key, and doing the work from the inside is just as important as doing the work from the outside. And in these gummies, you've got your biotin and your zinc, which is essentially what has made my hair grow to what it is now. I haven't actually taken my gummies for the day, so I know loads of you also use Hairvest, so I just thought that would be my opportunity to let you all know that the sale is here. I've got a code that works on top, and also to get you top-ups whilst you're getting so much product for your money. But yeah, I am literally walk and talking proof what these products can do for you. Like I said, my code is Asha15. I'll put that on screen here one last time, but there will also be a link to directly shop from the description box down below. Yeah, me and this hair have come a long way, haven't we? Who remembers like how short it was, how blonde it was, how damaged it was? It's just crazy. And like, I remember when I started like really sticking to my Hairvest routine, I was like, this is my last chance saloon. Like, I want to get my natural hair in a good, like in the best possible like condition it can be. And if not, I'm just sucking it off and going back to extensions. And I feel like we all feel like that at some point, but the consistency is genuinely what got me here. Honestly, to think I get so many compliments on my hair is so funny to me, because it's something that not only am I not very good at, but not something I ever said that I had like amazing hair. So now for people to actually look at my hair and be like, wow, like her hair's insane. Like, people always ask me, is that all your hair? I'm like, it is. Hairvest. Speaking of hair, guys, what am I doing with it colour-wise? Because I had a little face frame put in, can you see? Very subtle. Before I went to the south of France. And now I'm like, you know my colour here, like this dark brown, do I just stick an all over colour on it? Is that boring? Should I keep it like this until the end of summer at least, and then see how I feel in the autumn? Ooh. Wow. Good morning. It's not even that early, it's 7:30. Just coming up to 24 minutes past. I've just been downstairs and made a cup of tea. Yeah, it's just gone up to 7:30. My aim is to leave for the gym at 8 o'clock. So I'm just sat down having a cup of tea. But that's pretty much how my morning goes at the minute. Right now I'm back in the swing of things and can actually fully weight train again. Is get up, go to the gym. The only thing I don't do in like my new morning routine in comparison to like my old morning routine is apply pressure to be in the gym for like 6 a.m. Like, I've not been great with my sleep, well, ever really, we all know that. Now I just like listen to my body a bit more, and I've kind of like realised that sleep is so important, as we've got a snoring dog in the background who will absolutely agree. So sometimes, you know, I'm not drifting off to sleep until like, by the time I watch Love Island, which we will come back to by the way, it's like 10:15, and then I'm not sleeping till just before 11. And like getting up at 5 is just not doable. And I feel like I was the queen of burning myself out from feeling like I needed to be in the gym for when the doors open. I'm back to fasting now. I stopped fasting. I've always been a faster. I like to train in the morning and I like to train fasted. Now obviously the good thing about going to the gym uber early is that I get to eat sooner, so now I will fast for longer, if that makes sense, today, because I'm going to the gym a slight bit later. But yeah, I've been back to fasting now for nearly 2 weeks. And if you didn't know, I used to fast all the time. I can't train on a stomach of food, and I know some people find that wild because obviously it powers your workouts, and I fully understand that. But I eat like a carb heavy meal in the evenings, which then fuels my workout for the next day. The only reason why I stopped fasting was when I was in the process of getting my periods back, and now that I am like fully in a routine with them, I feel like I can slowly start introducing it. Guys, Love Island, what in the fucking name of who knows what is going on? Because I haven't watched a Love Island season properly in ages, like years. Like, I dip in and out of it. I like to catch up on like Instagram reels. I have been hooked this year, but not in the best way, because first of all, why does no one like each other except for Yaz and Jamie? Why does nobody actually like each other? Like, I'm convinced they don't. I'm gonna make this bed. Bumpers not up for the bed making task, are you, my love? And then I'm going to get myself sorted for the gym. I didn't even lay my outfit out last night. That's how exhausted I was last night. Normally I've got my outfit ready to go. What do we want a bit of this morning, Monkey? What should we put on telly? What would you like to listen to? Would you like a bit of Billie Eilish, a bit of Olivia Dean, a bit of reggae, a podcast? What would you like to listen to, my little child? Right, let's get this bed made. I changed I put fresh bedding on yesterday, and why does nothing hit like sleeping in fresh bedding? And I'm getting better, guys. I'm only doing it once a week. I know, I used to be addicted to changing my bed. But yeah, I just love it. I absolutely love sleeping in fresh bedding. I literally barely move in the night. It's anyone else like that. So my bed pretty much is always made on the one side. The Dyson fan remote, that goes missing quite a lot. And that is for you, isn't it, that fan? Then it gets cold in the night, but at the minute it's quite warm for dogs. So we have it pointed at you, don't we? Gorgeous vibes. I always spray my pillow mist in the mornings when I make the bed, because then by the time you get into the bed of an evening, you can still smell it, but it's not like overpowering, whereas I feel like when you spray it just before you get into bed, it's like too much. I normally get my outfit out the night before because the decision is beyond me at this time. I'm actually really looking forward to moving my body this morning. Just so happy to be back in routine with going to the gym and stuff, and it feeling okay for my body after everything. Like, I know I've said it a million times over, but honestly I mean it. I will never ever take for granted again, like, the fact we get to move our body every single day. If you're able, do it. Like, honestly, it makes such a difference to your life and how you feel just in everyday life. You guys know I love this stuff. Let's do it on this big chunky doll brush. My skin, by the way, can you see that? Honestly, the only thing, like the only bad period symptom I get, other than period pains obviously, because they are, like, my body's still getting used to them, is skin around my period, like in comparison to when I didn't have periods, because my skin's just generally always fine. But that's what I'm noticing. Like, I can definitely tell, like, a few days before and during my period, that my skin around my mouth, which I do believe is hormonal, I think, from what I've read, gets quite bad. Like, I have breakouts, but they soon pass, so it's nothing that I'm concerned about. But it's just frustrating because they're quite sore, like, under the skin ones. Do you ever just look at your dog and think, how do you exist? You are quite simply the best thing on this planet. How do you exist? And then a bit of concealer, purely because of said spots, which are not a vibe right now. Guys, I seriously need to get lip blush, don't I? Because you know me, I cannot go without a bit of lip liner and a bit of lip balm. And I feel like if the lip liner was just there, the thing is, I like to switch up the colour. Sometimes a bit more pinky, sometimes a bit more browny. But yeah, I feel like if the lip liner was just there permanently, or semi-permanently, whatever it is, it would just make my life a whole lot easier. A bit of the Kylie lip balm, one of my favourites. It's just completely clear. Well, when it's not got residue of Morphe sweet tea on it, that is. Here's a little gym outfit of the day. I've got an Honor Active Soft Motion bra on. It's actually one of my favourites from them, although this has gone so off-coloured now. It's supposed to be white and it's stained and it's grotty. These shorts are a similar fabric, really soft touch, from Sweaty Betty. I love Sweaty Betty because they always have, like, not that I ever use the pockets, but if you're a runner, maybe super handy. Oh, he's awake out of bed. There we go. From one cosy bed to another. Yeah, these Sweaty Betty shorts, I just picked them up in the Cheshire Oats store. Super cheap, actually. Cheshire Oats have got a Lulu and they've also got a Sweaty Betty, and I always find, like, good bargains in there. They've sometimes got the viral Lulu jacket in there, discounted. And I'm just going to throw on this Gymshark pullover. Not quite a sweater, not quite a t-shirt, long sleeve, just says Gymshark on the back with the logo on the front. I just prefer these sometimes to gym jackets, especially when it's like a rainy, cosy day like it is today. This is what I want to be wearing. Done. All done. I'm an absolute sweaty mess. Did 15 minutes on the stepper. I hate cardio, guys, I really hate it. Got to shift a few pounds. And then just maintaining my strength with weights, well, actually rebuilding my strength, because, is that my necklace shining? So much not shining then. Maintaining and rebuilding with weights, because I'm getting back to where I was. Can't quite squat my body weight yet like I used to be able to, but you know, we are getting there. But anyway, I need to go home and have a shower immediately. Some post-workout goodness. If you know, you know. This is my OG scrammy egg with pepper, which is Welsh for pepper, you didn't guess that. Chili flakes, and I'm gonna have it on some seeded bread, just like small seeded bread with some avocado and tomato. Oh, I'm so hungry. And then I have made up my post-workout drink, which is the My Protein peach iced tea clear whey, which is normally completely clear, but I've added in my real balanced tonic rather than having it as a separate drink, just because I'm already getting my 3 litres of water in a day on top of 2 extra drinks. I'm just weeing all night basically. So mixed together, they actually go quite well in the Ninja, to be fair. This is the balanced tonic, by the way, if you know, you know, because this has saved me in getting my periods back. It's like a deep purpley colour and it's quite grainy, so it needs to be blended well so it goes well in the Ninja. And then you all know the protein that I have. It's either this or the orange mango, but this is my favourite at the minute. Once my eggs are cooked, I just take them slightly off the heat and then add my plum tomatoes in to the pan, just to kind of like give them a bit of a, not much of a grill, because I don't like it to be too soft. I do like a crunchy tomato, but it just kind of browns them up a little bit, you know? I like my avocado chunky sliced. I know not everyone will agree. I know most people like it mashed, but I prefer to eat it when it's still in like chunky slices. Very messy avocado, isn't it? It's not the easiest thing in the world to plate up. And then this avocado topping, Spenny, I picked up in Sainsbury's, has literally changed my life. Don't even talk to me about the price of Blur Pack these days as well, by the way.
I don't think so, Scabby Monkey. I just don't think so somehow. It's not doggy food, is it? Because there's sriracha on there.
I literally just got halfway through eating and I was like, I didn't even show them the final product. That doesn't sum up how hungry I am, and I don't know what does. Sriracha always, of course. I'm showered, I'm fresh, I'm clean. Let me just close this door because the washing machine is on and it's so loud in the utility room. So once I'm back on the gym and I've actually eaten and sorted myself out for the day, speaking of which, I have used the Rhodial Bee Venom body lotion. I think it's quite expensive. It's actually been sat there for a while, to be honest. And if you're somebody that likes a body lotion that dries down uber quick, this is for you. It dries down really quick, doesn't really leave any sort of residue, but skin still feels hydrated. And weirdly, actually, I'm just going to take my slippers off because I'm not on the floor down here. I have been sent by the gorgeous LF girlies the Nukes roll-on oils. Now, you know the Nukes oils that we all know and love. This has come now in a roll-on form, which is so weird because when we got stuck in France and I had to go to the pharmacy to get a few bits, I saw this in there and I hadn't actually seen it in the UK yet, and then it looked fantastic, it sent it to me and I've been dying to try it. Oh, that just makes life so much easier if you're not a greasy hands kind of girl. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. It's the same. That's same. It's basically just a roll-on version. But the reason why I mentioned this, well, actually just talking about the radial stuff, I spoke about this on my stories on Instagram last night, and then somebody DM'd me who is a bride that's getting married in Greece. I think she said next month, and she said, like, would you recommend this as like a good like body oil for my wedding day? Like, what would you do? And guys, if you've got any questions like that, I am your girl to come to for that advice, because not only is this what I know and love, okay, body care or just anything product, but also don't forget, I once upon a time had a huge client base of my own brides. I have products that I have known and loved on them back when I was a trade-in makeup artist. But yeah, so then after that, point being, my DMs blew up, because I said what I would do is when you get out of the shower first thing on the wedding day morning is use Fenty Whipped Oil Body Cream or the Aveeno Skin Relief Oil as your skin prepped. They like deeply hydrate the skin, they're like a purpose-built product. And then later, when she's ready and her makeup's done and she's in her dress and she just wants a finishing oil, then go in with the original Nukes, not the shimmer one, because of the colour payoff on the transfer, and also it looks quite glittery on the skin, whereas that looks a lot more natural in your wedding photos. And I just sent that to her and I was like, you know what, I'm going to screenshot it and put it on my story, and I did. And just in case anybody else wanted the advice, and my DMs quite literally, sorry, washing machine's on, quite literally blew up. I just feel like that is my sign to like start a series of like what I would do, not that I'm getting married, but how I would do my makeup even, because obviously I would do my own makeup. If I wasn't to do my own makeup, by the way, I think two of the only other makeup artists I would let touch my face for my wedding day, being a makeup artist myself and also a fussy ass bitch, is Susie G Makeup. I'll put her Instagram on screen here. And also Caitlin, Glow by Caitlin. Those two I feel like are the only two people Two gorgeous friends of mine as well actually, but the only two makeup artists that I would trust other than myself on my wedding day. If anybody fancied a makeup artist recommendation, go check out their Instagram. Susie does incredible reels on her wedding days, and Caitlin is just one of, I've known her for a long time in the industry, but she did my makeup once for the Harrow's Christmas party going back a few years. She at the time was the only person that had ever done my makeup other than me, and I bloody loved it. But yeah, two gorgeous girls. They're the two people that I would allow into my face on my wedding day if for any reason I didn't want to do it myself, but we all know I will. Maybe I'd get them for my bridesmaids or something. I'm only having one bridesmaid, so maybe. I feel like that's a series, like how I prep my body, like to pretend it's the morning of my wedding day. This is how I do my makeup, this is what I would do in the week before, this is how I would prep. Because guys, even though I'm not quite there in life, I know exactly what I would do. I have a curated list. The only thing I'm not 100% sure on that list is what foundation I would use, and it's between NARS Light Reflecting and Armani Luminous Silk. I'd have to see like what my skin's saying at the time. Is that a little series I should start on Instagram Reels? Let me know. Next part of my morning routine is to write a to-do list. Once I'm out the shower and I'm sorted, I'm having like a no makeup day, like completely no makeup today. Now that I've actually washed my face after the gym, because I really need to like clear and air my skin. I've written my to-do list, and the first thing on that to-do list is put a wash on, which is exactly what you can hear in the back. And I'm going to hoover and wipe my mirrors and stuff upstairs. Take bumper out, of course. I need to do a flannels return and a PLT return. I need to send some content off for approval to the management. I need to send over some selects for an outfit for when I go and watch Billie Eilish with Boohoo next week. Obviously you guys are coming. So excited. We'll do the whole getting ready together. Collect a towel, that's something I'm collected from Argos. Clear out my car. The boot of my car is full of crap, so I need to get rid of that. Storage unit sort out. So normally I would do like a day by day to-do list, but I've actually done one to cover me for today and tomorrow, because my mum gets here tonight, and then tomorrow she's actually helping me sort my life out. And you guys will be glad to know the storage unit after tomorrow will be no more, because my friend bought my sofa, my other friend had a bed off me, somebody else bought a bed off me. The only thing that's big in there at the minute is a bookcase and a desk, which my stepmom's having, so my dad's coming to put that up over the weekend. And then it's just like stuff, like boxed up stuff, like kitchen bits, ornaments, bathroom bits, you know, just the rest of it is all boxed up in like, you know, the classic like move-in style boxes. And they are able to go in the loft now because we boarded out, half of the loft was boarded out. We had a good sort out up there, and then my brother boarded out the rest of it. So all of that stuff that I need at like a later date can actually go in there, and it's going to save me £90 a month on the storage unit, which I've been paying for like 2.5 years. So absolutely cannot wait to get rid of that, and you guys will be glad to know because I haven't got to take you there anymore. Oh, cool creamy tiramisu. It's unbelievable. It's okay, can I get a matcha please?
Yeah, of course, okay.
Just a regular. Iced, sorry. Can I get skimmed milk?
Regular iced matcha with skimmed milk?
Yeah, and white chocolate sauce, please.
Yeah, so regular iced matcha with skimmed milk and white chocolate.
That's it, thank you.
Just make your way around for
Thank you. Oh no! A baby seagull stuck. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, he's stuck on the wall. No, that's really made me sad. No, don't you start on it, monkey. Compass got a vengeance against seagulls.
Hello.
Hi.
You got a Starbucks store?
I have. There's a baby seagull stuck on the wall there. Have you seen it?
It's been there for days.
Oh.
And people keep like nearly running them over.
Hopefully they'll be able to fly soon. Can I get a puppuccino as well?
Yeah.
Just good. You've all like grass, haven't you? Hey? Yeah. Let me undo your thing 1 second. Got you a puff cup. I got you a puff cup. Wow. That's so nice. Oh god, that's a good matcha. You know, I've become so accustomed, I love how there's loads of dog hair at the bottom of that where it's been in my cup holder. I've become so accustomed to getting the white chocolate. I accidentally got one the other day and they forgot to put it in. It's fine because I love matcha, so I can drink it without. I can actually drink matcha just with like water, like in actual tea form as you're supposed to. that it tastes so bitter because I've gotten used to having like something sweet in it. I don't like vanilla, or I don't like anything in matcha other than white chocolate flavouring. Proper walkies now. Yeah? No, this is Mummy's. Never mind giving it the eye. Got my car keys in my sock. Classic me. Can I hear it rattling? Oh my gosh, already appeared. Off 2 seconds. Happiest when he's off the lead. It's such weird weather today because it's definitely warm enough for me to not be in a jacket. You guys know if it was cold I'd be in a jacket. But then it's not even sunny. It feels like it probably is going to thunderstorm, you know, like muggy weather. Muggy? Musty? Muggy. That's what it is. Sorry, but a slight bit of leaves on the floor is getting me a bit excited for autumn. This is the part where he just likes to sniff around, smell all the smells where people have been sat. Oh, and digging. Mummy said no digging today. Guys, we're back and I'm just about to round up the vlog only because I didn't want to do a full vlog. I just wanted to spend the morning together. Just more of a chance for us to catch up this week because the normal weekly diaries, you got new babies, will resume next week. But I've just cleared out the boot of my car as per my to-do list. And I thought I'd show you my new bag because it's so gorgeous. Oh, ignore the Burberry AirPods holder because that's really ruining the bag. Look how gorgeous she is. You can even wear the clasp open like a Birkin. It's from a brand called Demelia, London, and they did this bag originally in like a tote style, like a bigger version. It's called the New York bag, and then they brought out the New York midi, which is this version that comes with a crossbody strap as well. So you can actually wear it a bit more like an everyday bag rather than like a big bag. But I've used this so much since the day it arrived with me that I am definitely going to get the bigger one because I feel like that will fit my MacBook in. So when I'm going to like Starbucks or whatever after Pilates to like sit and edit or catch up on emails or whatever, I feel like a bigger version would be good for that. But then this is good for like everyday use because I'm using my little Liv Louis bag so much that I needed like another everyday bag, and I got this one and I absolutely adore it. So I just thought I'd quickly show you that, but I'm going to round up the vlog here. Thank you so much for catching up with me this week. I'm going to just crack on with the rest of my list before my mum gets here, obviously later today, and then a nice chilled weekend of sorting my life out incoming. But I'll be picking up the camera every day next week for a nice busy week of being full back to it. Honestly, so excited to go and see Billie Eilish and just have a nice girls' night with the Boohoo girlies. But anyway, again, sorry for going MIA for a couple of weeks, and thank you so much for joining me for another weekly diaries, another vlog, and I will see you all in next Sunday's video. Bye.